Hello everyone, Have Jim here, and today we're reacting to, or tonight, uh, tonight I am reacting to Disventure Camp exit interview with Alessio. I did this for, when it was like, and reacted to like, Reality Resorts exit interview. I already forgot his name. I can't remember his name. But yeah, it's basically gonna be this. I'm guessing it's gonna be like that. I don't want to take up too much time, and I don't want this video to be too long. So let's get on with it. Behind the chaos.
Welcome, darlings, to Disventure Camp Behind the
Ah,
Chaos. I'm your charming, overqualified host, Emily Campbell, here to peel back the layers of scandal, strategy,
hi,
or lack
Emily.
thereof behind each elimination. Every week, I'll be sitting down with the latest vote off from Disventure Camp
Ooh.
to get all the tea, all the drama, and in today's case, all the musings of your average classmate who does not shut up by studying abroad in Florence. Please welcome the enigmatic, reclusive, and possibly misunderstood artist, Alessio.
True.
Welcome to the podcast, Michelangelo. I hope you're feeling cool and collected because that seat is hot, hot, hot.
I
Yeah.
think of myself as more of a Botticelli, Emily. Comfort is an illusion. Rather, it is just complacency with the status quo that we call comfort. Futile, like the fleeting nature of inspiration. Or this interview.
Oh, we've got a philosopher. Fabulous. Let's start simple. Disventure Camp, 2 episodes, and poof, gone faster than an underpaid clown at a kid's party.
Ouch.
What happened out there?
The mostrero underpaid clown. I entered the carnival seeking something greater than the game.
Yeah.
A moment of clarity amidst the chaos. Truly, I've never felt the pleasure of satiation. I was a prodigy of sorts. Coming from a family of artists, I was always pressured to grace the world with the next big masterpiece. Thus, it's never felt like my voice. The carnival setting spoke to my inner child, reflecting my own creative struggles.
Ah, yes, because when people join a cutthroat competition, what they're really hoping for is a deep dive into existential childhood trauma. But seriously,
Yeah.
was stomping on snails and ignoring your team part of some sort of master strategy?
First
Yeah,
of all,
you
that
messed
snail had
up
a
on that.
purpose in its death, and I was able to fulfill it. Like life, art moves in a circle. There is always a start, a middle, a late stage falling off period in which you search within yourself and wonder why you picked up an easel in the first place, and finally, a finishing stage of completion.
Yeah.
Until the next strike of creation hits your brain. Besides, I was merely trying to squeeze a little goo out of it. Have you ever seen a cerulean snail before? I assure you, you have not. I simply did not know my own strength. It would appear that the weight of artistic freedoms was actually more like a barbell. I was training in my own way. Unfortunately, that training may have gotten away from me.
Right. Natalia might have to give you some PR tips.
My focus was inward, on creation. I hoped to fly under the radar until I could form deeper connections. But most friendships I experience are,
Deeper connections, huh? Huh.
surface. Small talk is the death of me.
Do you think you should have engaged with the rest of your team before they voted you out? You know, to have a shot.
Forced connection lacks authenticity, Emily. I understand that is the game. I'm not as oblivious as I may seem.
Yeah,
I
let's know
simply
that.
won't sacrifice my identity for a superficial alliance. Especially not with Ted. That Raga's entire career is built upon deception, after all. I mean,
True.
seriously, the man could fall for a joke named Bitcoin, and he would simply plutz.
Well, that didn't work out so well for you. And
True.
neither did your challenge performance. I mean, sent out flying by the dweebiest contestant.
Listen, straight nerve, and any man is capable of incredible feats. My foot is perpetually in my mouth.
Sounds rough.
My spine still hurts. In fact,
Bet it
the
would.
doctor said it's not supposed to go that way, and
Okay, spare me the details.
Please.
Speaking of spines, one could say you lacked one. Were you surprised to be the first one eliminated?
I suppose my solitude made me an easy choice.
True.
But in that solitude, I found what I was searching for, a rekindling of my artistic spirit. And that was worth more than $1 million. I mean, not monetarily. I could use the dough.
Debatable, but poetic. Too bad your team wasn't looking for artistic enlightenment when they sent you packing. Let's talk about them. You had Linda, Marissa, and Ted. Any thoughts on how those dynamics played into your exit?
Linda's pragmatism made her a wild card. Marissa meant well, but struggled to unite the group. And Ted, well, his calculated nature was impressive. Though his energy was, shall we say, unsettling.
Unsettling. You're being too nice.
I leave
True.
the hyperbole to you, Emily.
Now you did seem to have a bond with Logan. He tried so hard to get you out of your mysterious loner phase. What was your take on that dynamic?
Logan's optimism was unexpected. At first, I dismissed him as a frivolous distraction. But his persistence, it stirred something. I must say, of all of the ongoings, the lights, the glitz, the glamour of a show at a closed-down carnival, the largest surprise.
Every year, Chewy Claus grants 10.
The largest surprise was Logan.
Huh?
He is truly a good man,
He is.
inside and out.
True.
I am lucky to call him a friend.
Aw, that's
Aww.
so sweet. Should we be expecting a painting of Logan titled The Optimist and the Artist? Maybe with a mud goatee this time?
An intriguing concept, though capturing his sunshine demeanor would require more than just words. But you know, Emily, he made me see that, in truth, I was painting myself. And that revelation could mean only one thing, one undeniable truth.
What?
Ooh, do tell. What earth-shattering truth did you uncover?
Yeah.
That I must set down the brush.
Wait,
What?
You're completely changing careers?
Really?
At least for now. I must focus on the journey, not the destination. I have been consumed by my torment over art, drowning in my own despair to achieve something. But I neglected the very essence of my being.
Aww.
The care, the nourishment, the solitude my soul so desperately craved.
Good for him.
My whole life I have been misunderstood. So I must look out for myself.
So basically your big takeaway is self-care. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Disventure Camp is basically glamping. Alessio, any final words for your fans? Or the team that voted you out?
I have so many things I could say. I guess, to my team, I hope they don't lose sight of themselves within the game. To the viewers, remember, sometimes things look like they are the most chaotic, but at times are actually the most beautiful. And for everyone outside of Italy, please learn how to make espresso properly. Just because you saw a new recipe on TikTok or you go to Starbucks, you think you're an expert. What the hell is an oleato? Huh? Just because you found a new thing and you put sparkling water in your coffee. You think you're the next Sabrina Carpenter. You are the espresso now, huh? Oh, you don't even use the lemon rind. You use those sugar cube. What is wrong with you, Affanculo Caravaggio?
Yikes, watch
Wow.
out, baristas. Well, that's it for today's Carnival Confessions.
That
Don't
was-
forget to subscribe, leave a 5-star review because I deserve it, and tune in next week when we pick out the brains of our next disaster.
Ciao.
Bye. Whew. Not much words can be said, but that was funny at the end. I really, that just makes me like Alessio. I don't hate him anymore. Or, I never hated him, I only disliked him a little bit. But now I kinda like him. Yep, yeah. Now, I can only hope that the next boot ain't obvious. Because this one was way too obvious. This one was obvious. And the next, and people are suspecting you know who, and blah blah blah. You get the point. And I've said it in a community post. Ah, I guess I have stuff to look forward to. Okay. Bye.